Hi, Reed.
Hello.
Reed Shannon, how are you tonight?
Good, how are you?
Doing great. I understand you just moved out here.
Yes.
You from North Carolina?
Yes, yes.
Wow. Now tell us about your earliest musical memories. When do you remember music really coming into your life?
Music has been in my life forever. I can't think of a day, neither can my parents think of a day where I haven't sung, even when I'm sick.
Crib?
I've made up words, speeches, songs as early as I could, and it's just been happening ever since.
Do you remember the first music that moved you so much you had to find out who it was, or
The Jackson 5, definitely. We would take road trips, me and my dad, and he would play all different types of songs, but the one that I most identified with was the Jackson 5.
Wow, incredible stuff. Now tell us the path in which you got chosen to be in the Motown musical. How were those auditions, or how did you make that happen?
So what I did was I asked my parents multiple times if I could fly to New York to audition for the show, and we lived in North Carolina, and they eventually told me that I could, and so they flew me there, and I stood in line for maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours, and it was long, but I auditioned, and then I had to make an audition video, and then I had to go back in and do a callback or whatever, a workshop, so that they could make the final decision. And so I did that, and then the last day of that I performed for Mr. Berry Gordy himself, and then the next day they called and told me that I was gonna get to play the role of Little Michael Jackson on the Broadway national tour.
Now obviously that was an incredible experience, I'm sure, every day, but what did you learn from it? What did you really bring out of that you can translate to your own career?
I definitely learned how to use my voice a lot better and not use it in a way that could harm it, so that I wouldn't be able to sing in the future. And I also made a lot of connections that I'll be able to use the rest of my life.
It's exciting. What advice do you have to other young singers or entertainers coming up, people that want to do what you do?
Definitely keep on performing, keep on doing what you want to do, because it will eventually pay off, and you keep on practicing and it'll all pay off.
Thanks so much for coming out.
Thank you.
Can't wait to hear you sing.